spread between 4th and 6th Streets in downtown Minneapolis. We welcome you inside spacious U.S. Bank Stadium. Today it's a Week 14 matchup that should be a good one, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We running more Power Rangers. Mine also dangerous. Y'all talk outrageous. Don't talk matches. Got that touch my savior. Keep it up, touch my head. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear him no more.
Throwing right away is Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got a man, complete. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A gain of 37 from Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Daniels. On the RPO, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And he gets this in the hands of Mixon. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Daniels looking to throw. Throw to the right, caught by Okonkwo. And he takes a shot at the end of that play. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. To the air goes Daniels. This goes out wide from Mixon. And he takes it in for a Commander's touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders are on the board first here this afternoon.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Daniels going to try and throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden they're up 8-zip.
Yeah, this wasn't a decision that they made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week. Hey, if we get the ball and score right away, let's show them that we feel like we're superior. Go for 2 and really put the pressure on them.
Starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Throwing now is Murray. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Murray now. incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Murray looking to change the play here. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So from the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To throw is Murray. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Murray going to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
22 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Murray now to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. 10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Vikings are back within a couple of the lead.
With a 2-point conversion.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And this is called. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit.
And got his man complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. And the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but when you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on a skill position, guys. But those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game.
Throwing now is Daniels. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
That's another Washington first down.
Mixon is in. Touchdown, Commanders.
Touchdown, Washington.
He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Well, split the difference in the rate where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that last drive was so effective in the passing game, resulting in a touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get to the face of the pass.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Well, it looks like they'll move things around here.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Able to convert on third and 14. A terrific play call.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The Vikings hit 9-3 here on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Now a 2nd and 10. Murray changing the play.
They'll look to throw again.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are in great shape here as they take over at the 46-yard line. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
All right, open, complete. And they will finally catch him, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A huge play there for Washington. 46 yards.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
They'll give it to Mixon. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
70. Here we go.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels
Keeping it himself from a yard out.
And the Commanders are able to widen their advantage.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Commanders 22. Vikings
Tucker now
8.
to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
To throw, it's Murray.
Slant route, he's got Addison. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Now Murray. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have got it back to a little score. And right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game.
A gain of 14.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Come on. 60 Eagles.
Here's Daniels.
And that's off the mark, incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain.
Yeah, come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Back to throw again.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down.
Now Daniels. Now he's going to step up and run.
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
Big yardage that time for Washington.
And even 40 yards.
Here we go. Buffalo, Gravity Lions.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And it'll be second down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. From the 6 now on second and 3. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
From the gun to give to Mixon. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Mixon trying to punch it in. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Joe Mixon
On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
and the Commanders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Washington will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it.
Now Daniels going to keep it.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And with a successful 2-point try, the QB rolling out, I would imagine on the defense that makes it tough. When he goes out, he's got the option to run or pass.
Yeah, it really does. If you decide not to bring extra people or extra pressure, maybe you have to have a spy on the quarterback, someone to account for him, because oftentimes that is the unaccounted for player.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Here's Murray.
Over the middle and complete to Addison. He's across midfield.
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 35.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On first down, they'll run it on the draw play. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
Big Ace, Big Ace. Hey, Big Ace. 2-2.
2nd and 5. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. He's going to cover him like a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Here's Murray. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now Murray again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All right, Captain. It's batting down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
Murray now, 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And this one's back to an 8-point game. 4 seconds all that remain here in this first half as the kick gets away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And this is going to be a Commander's first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway.
And Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Addison hauls it in. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Murray. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
That's another Vikings first down.
And now they'll audible to something else.
At the 16-yard line.
Murray now. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Big Ace. Ace. Big Ace. 2-2.
Murray to air it out again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now from Murray. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 15 on the year. And the Vikings have cut the lead back down to 2.
2-2.
It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kicks away.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Daniels. Finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Joe Mixon with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And Washington has taken the lead. Daniels going to try and throw for it. That's caught. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. And he's brought down.
It's a gain of 20.
Murray looking to change the play here.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Here's Murray from midfield. He rifles one that's going to be intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards.
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like.